Hey guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. So it is finally summertime, and that means it's time for potlucks and barbecues. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make my favorite pasta salad, perfect for anything you got going on. For this recipe, you're going to need 2 bell peppers, some Italian dressing, and I'm using the fat-free kind, black olives, you can use whole or diced, 1 large cucumber, some tri-colored rotini, some pepperoni, and some Jack cheese, or you can use the cheese of your choice. I'm going to start off by pouring the entire package of pasta into some boiling water. Then I'm going to be adding some olive oil, a little bit of salt, and giving it a good stir. While that's going, I'm going to start prepping my vegetables, and I highly recommend that you make this salad the night before or at least 4 to 6 hours ahead of time because it just tastes so much better that way. And here I am just going to drain my black olives and rinse them with water to get rid of any excess salt. And because the cucumber is really waxy, I'm just going to go ahead and peel it. Moving on to chopping, I am going to be doing what's called a julienne, which is basically cutting your cucumber into strips and then cutting it into cubes. I'm going to repeat this process with my bell pepper as well, so I'm just cutting the top off, cutting the bottom off, cutting it in half, and then getting rid of all those seeds. So we're also going to julienne the bell pepper into nice thin strips, and then we are going to chop that into little squares as well. My olives, you can totally buy the kind that's already chopped up, but I prefer to just chop it myself because I just like to make things more difficult for myself. And for the pepperoni, I'm just going to slice this in half, and then I'm going to kind of pile it up and then slice it in half again. And if you didn't already notice a theme here, we are going to cut slices of cheese now, and we are going to julienne the cheese as well and then cut it into small cubes. And I find that the best way to get small cubes out of the cheese is to just cut it in half again, and cut it in half one more time. Now that the pasta is done, I'm just going to drain and rinse it under cold water to stop the cooking process. And in a large bowl, we are going to start throwing in all of our ingredients. First, we've got the cucumber and the bell peppers. I'm throwing in the olives. And I'm breaking up the pepperoni in between my fingers to make sure that I don't get like big clumps of them. Go ahead and throw your cheese in there as well. Next step is very important. You are only going to throw half of the Italian dressing into your salad and then give it a good mix. Now, the reason you're only going to throw half of the dressing into your salad is because once it sits in the refrigerator overnight, it will kind of dry out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out the next day and we're going to pour the rest of the dressing in it. So now we're just going to put it away. So now that it's the next day, I'm going to go in and take my salad out. And I'm going to grab my dressing as well. Now, I really find that only pouring in half of the dressing the night before lets that flavor marinate into the pasta, as opposed to just pouring it over the pasta and then eating it right away. So as you can see, the pasta is a little dried out, so we're going to go ahead and pour the rest of the dressing. And you can kind of eyeball this. You might not need the rest of the bottle, but just kind of go ahead, pour some in, mix it around, and then pour a little bit more if you need it. And there you have it, a delicious, easy summer pasta salad. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you try this pasta out. And if you do, go ahead and leave me a comment down below and let me know how you liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.